So with Tut, is
Yeah.
there anything else that needs to get buttoned up on his story as far as like his fame? It makes sense, right? From a historical perspective, he has this sort of like Marna period that is significant. Has a sort of an inconsequential reign, so his tomb is quite small. He dies young, and as a result, it doesn't get rated as much. And from that, we know much more about him.
Yeah. And we got lucky that the tomb is intact. It maybe just bottom line, it might be just luck because it looks like it was. There were people in there. It looks like it was ransacked a little bit. Stuff broken up.
Is this an ancient ransacking? Is it possible?
Yeah, it looks like
is it possible to tell what kind of ransacking happened?
Oh, good question. I don't know. The evidence, if I remember, things get smashed up, and I think there's a hole in a wall or something. Now, it could be 18th century robbery or something.
Right.
They get caught. We know in the late 19th century, there's a whole family. There's some interesting movies about this family in Thebes in the 19th century who were making a shit ton of money by robbing tombs in Western Thebes. Wow. And they knew a lot of the royal mummies were that had been reburied. This is royal mummy cash, and they had access to these things. They wouldn't tell anyone where they were because this is family wealth for generations they were making.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be later. I can't remember if there's ancient evidence for it, in fact.
Interesting. Yeah, I guess if you see like modern drills or things like that, in post-industrialized drills, you could kind of frame more or less where the break-in happened.
I think so, and I can't remember how we know. Anyway, the tomb mostly survives with the tomb goods intact, and there's a romance, a boy king.
I also think there's a romance with you said Howard Carter.
Yes,
I think that plays a massive role. And correct me if I'm wrong, but like in my mind, I can remember his discovery, right? It is sort of like...
You weren't alive in 1923, were you? You look good, man.
I appreciate that.
Damn.
But like, I remember reading like Ripley's Believe It or Not, and it's like, oh, like we discovered this tomb, you know? And it's like, oh, wow. And I think the British Crown probably promoted that a lot. Like, look at what we're doing in Egypt, and, you know, we're preserving Egyptian history. And I wonder if that story got kind of like propagandized a little. To kind of like, and then also is a significant discovery in the modern age that I think also made it explode.
No, indeed.
Were there other discoveries of that caliber in the 1900s?
In Egypt, there's a lot of things, but nothing like that. Nothing like that. The other thing, of course, that's part of that story, which is a British newspaper story, is the curse of the tomb.
Oh, I didn't know this.
And everyone dies, and Carter dies from a septic mosquito bite or an insect bite. He's dead, but everyone associated with the tomb. Now, that's not totally true, but there were some mysterious deaths. Oh, it's this curse of this tomb. That was all generated by London newspapers to sell newspapers.
Oh, I love this.
That's the other part of the story.
Give me the curse of the tomb.
Yeah.
I like that you have to couch
the other
this.
Story.
This is how much Dr. Mann thinks I'm a psycho. He's like, this is not true, by the way. Curses are a hoax. And
the Egyptians didn't curse tombs. Usually the opposite. We have prayers in tombs. Hey, anyone who visits this tomb, please say a prayer for me, and I'll bless you.
Oh, that's nice.
we have that sort of thing.
I wonder if the robbers.
But not if you break into this tomb, you will be cursed, and your whole family will be dead within a week.
Right.
Nah.
Okay. Oh, we got a. I mean, you got a nice website. It seems true to me.
The curse?
Yeah. I mean, look how nice this website.
There he is. Yeah.
All right, till 1922, he's in Thebes. He's going down. I mean, look at these pictures. So cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's well photographed.
Wow.
And it is beautiful. It is beautiful stuff.
All right. Hold on. Shortly after unearthing King Tut, how do you pronounce his name? Carnarvon?
Lord Carnarvon.
Carnarvon. He was found dead. Mosquito bite in his face that had become infected, leading to blood poisoning. Not the only death.
Right.
His half-brother also died from blood poisoning. Sir Archibald Douglas Reed died from a mysterious illness. George J. Gould died from fever following his visit, among many others.
Mm-hmm.
Objects from the tomb were given as gifts to Carter's friend, Sir Bruce Ingram, whose house burned down not long after. After being rebuilt, the house then flooded. I mean, it's pretty spooky.
Sounds like a curse to me.
That sounds like a curse, dude. Right?
There are plenty of other people, including James Henry Breasted, the founder of American Egyptology at Chicago, who was part of this.
And what happened to him?
He lived till 1935.
He did a deal with the pharaoh.
So he probably knew some magic spell.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds very Faustian.
All right.
I think he cut a deal and said, "Hey, sell out these guys, flood this dude's house." It also, I'll be honest, this just sounds like Amun-Ra getting his get back. You know what I mean? Like that sounds like
Okay.
justice. It's like, okay, you're gonna come over here and take all of our stuff, put it in a British museum. How about we get some mosquitoes on
Yeah.
your ass?
Or the
You know what I mean?
Egyptians. No, it's still in Egypt.
Oh, that one is.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tut's still
Okay.
in Egypt by and large.
Oh,